Thank you, Catherine. So, class, remember that map we were looking at last lesson?
Barely. To be fair, our last geography lesson was on Tuesday and I really wasn't with it then. Well, Annie and I were messaging late the night before because she was stressed about eating pasta, because everyone keeps saying how skinny she is even though she eats loads, and now she's stopped eating. And I was stressed because I have to wear a swimsuit on the last day of time for sports morning and I'm not sure I can. I'm worried I'll start crying in front of everyone because I'm too big for swimsuits. And when I wore one last year, Gemma asked if I'd been comfort eating. What made it worse was that I had been comfort eating, I mean. But she didn't ask if I'd been comfort throwing up, and I'd be doing that too. I don't know why I'm so bothered about the swimsuit. I wear one twice a week at swimming club. But then I guess it's different there because everyone only ever sees me in a swimsuit, so they're used to it. Whereas at school I can curl up inside my jumper. It's swimming tonight. I'm not very good at going anymore. Well, I go because my mum drops me off and picks me up, but I don't always make it out the changing room. I used to be the best at butterfly as well. Oh, that map. I do actually remember. The one where Mrs. Keane started telling us all about her honeymoon because they went walking there or something. Mrs. Keane is brilliant because if you get her talking about her life, she goes on and you get to waste half the lesson. I genuinely think I could write the authorised biography of Lisa Keane at this stage. I know enough.
And then, just near this town, there was a lovely little restaurant.
Here we go.
We ordered the crab, but when it arrived, it hadn't been shelled.
I could probably get a whole chapter out of Mr. Keane's crab shelling adventure. It's one of her favourite stories. She tells us about it every few months. We had this sex ed talk a few weeks ago, and it was this nurse that came in, and she started talking about crabs, and all we could think about was Mr. and Mrs. Keane on their honeymoon, which was unfortunate. To be fair, that nurse was an absolute legend. She was talking about how you can get crabs in your eyebrows, which is absolutely disgusting, and then she pointed out that Mr. Peters had started scratching his. Mr. Peters is a dick, so it went down well. I don't know why he was even there. He's the deputy head, so I feel like he should have more important things to do than lurking in Year 10 sex ed sessions. I also find it highly suspicious that we're told to roll down our skirts because we'll make Mr. Peters blush. I tried to talk to Miss Jensen about how if Mr. Peters is struggling with seeing 15-year-old knees, then maybe they should address that. And she was nice and everything, but I don't think she really got it. She just smiled and asked if I could please take out my earrings because they were bronze studs instead of gold or silver ones. I've always felt a bit cheated by our sex ed talks. Well, because we've never had to put a condom on a cucumber. It seems to be the defining moment of everyone else's lives. Like, everyone remembers exactly where they were when they first saw a condom on a cucumber. The nurse did talk about condoms, though. A lot. There was this tiny part of me that wanted to put up my hand and ask what happens when sex doesn't involve a penis, and is that still sex, and what happens to condoms then? But I absolutely did not put up my hand because I remembered that that would involve saying the word sex and penis in front of the whole year. And Mr. Peters.